Good morning. My name is Lisa Schmidt, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the studio. Any Saturday morning, I wake up and I see the sunshine. I'm like, whoo! All right, I already love a Saturday morning, but when it's sunny and Saturday, that's an amazing thing. So my birthday was this week, and Sweet Dave knows that I love Chico's clothing. So he had gotten me some Chico's clothing. He had come up here to the refuge Thursday, which was my birthday. So he gave it to me on Wednesday night. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just wanted to exchange the pants, and I thought, oh, that is just a dangerous thing. It's amazing he'll let me go into Chico's. So, of course, there is a Chico's in St. Cloud, which is on the way from Minnetonka to Little Falls. How handy is that? So I stopped and had a little, returned the pants and had a little shopping spree, which was just so fun. Anyway, and my dear sweet husband, when I said, "Oh, I stopped at Chico's," just so he would know why I was running late, and he's like, "Shocker." Oh well. Today I'm going to share with you a online exclusive, which is came out March 4th, so it's a new online exclusive. It sounds like a long time ago now. Anyway, it is called Thankful Garden, and it is beautiful. I'm just going to show you one piece of it that I was like, come on, it's gorgeous. In fact, when I showed Dave the card, I was like, "Yeah, I want to show you this card I'm doing on Saturday." He's like, "Oh, okay." I showed him. He's like, "Oh, wow, that is really pretty." So, Dave is upstairs getting it situated for our friends up there. So, if I can come down, I think I can. I think I can. Down camera. I think I can do it. Or not. I can just keep chatting with you. Well, I'm going to hold it up and show you. So, Secret Garden, a Thankful Garden, not Secret Garden. We have a Secret Garden here. Thankful Garden, he'll be down in a minute. I hear him coming. Is this beautiful hydrangea, and then this flower. It is so very, very pretty. And it's got some really pretty sentiments. Thankful for you, my friend, with love and thanks, or with love and thanks. Thank you, dear. I'm curious where you went because I went over there. Anyway, you make a difference. So, really, really, really pretty stamp set. And I love these little pieces that go in the middle. I just love when there's extra little things like that. The paper is, well, the paper is astounding. It is so very, very pretty. I just want to show you this. Look at this gorgeous paper. And I didn't even check this, but I'm sure I'm 99% sure. Let's just see if it doesn't work on that one, but I bet there's another one it does work on, because usually, often, the dies fit the paper. So let's see. Look at this fun, beautiful. There is a die, or a little die or stamp that you can stamp the flower. There it is. This one, it definitely is going to fit on or not. Okay. Wow, it usually fits. So, well, good to
That
know.
one doesn't look that bad.
It fits the hydrangea, but not so much the leaves.
Oh.
That's okay. And on the back the backs are black and white, which are so fun. Look how pretty that would look really pretty with this one. Those
Morning,
two would look
Terry,
nice together.
Mary, Sandy, and Tina.
Thanks, friends, for checking in. So very,
And
very
Diane.
pretty paper. Oh, there's one more, which this is all I have left of this one, because I thought it was really pretty. Look at that. In the back is this little polka dot type. And then this one has just a green on the back with some leaves. So super pretty paper. That's the first thing. Stamp set, amazing. Dies, awesome. But here's the creme de la creme of this whole thing. Oh, there's also ribbon in the suite. I will show you this. This is little, it's velvet. Isn't that kind of fun? They call it velvet. They just call it, what is it called? Yeah, velvet. Excuse me, faux velvet. So very fun. That is in the suite. Then there's also some embellishments that I did not pack to bring. So, but here's what I want to show you. So it also comes with stencils, and I have to say I have not used stencils.
In a long time.
Like back when they were really popular, I would use them, but recently in the last, 35, 40 years, I haven't used stencils. So these stencils have a notch. They are the leaves and the flower. So I'm going to set the leaf aside for now, but I will show you that up at the notch, it tells us what order to do these in. So I don't know if you can see it, but here's a little 1 right there. There's a 2 and a 3. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 1, of course. And I've lost my slip. There it is. Okay, start with number 1. And we're also going to, I'm going to use my pen because this is the piece I'm going to die cut out, right? So I'm going to use my pen and just mark that notch. And then I found it's kind of easy to, or helpful to do maybe the corner, maybe this corner, just so I have a little bit more to line up with. Now I'm going to put on some washi tape to hold this. And hello to our friends upstairs. Woo! It's so fun when people come visit or don't come visit. They come and craft and do all sorts of things. And then when they come back, they're now they're making a big loud noise up there. They become our friends and family. So it's amazing. I just said to Dave, isn't it so fun how many people we've actually gotten to meet and friends we've made? So love it, love it, love it. Blueberry bushel. Beautiful, beautiful blue. And I'm going to use my blending brushes. There are 2 sizes of blending brushes, and these are clean. So when you clean them, it still has some of the ink on it. Oh, apparently it's not.
Apparently you didn't clean that one so
Apparently I didn't
well.
clean that one. Anyway, when you when you clean them, they usually come really clean. Apparently I did not. But anyway, so this is the small size. This is a large size. They come cleaner than this. They'll come a little bit more white. It comes 3 in a package. I think I prefer the small. The big ones came out first. So I'm going to get some ink. Now I'm not going to go direct. Can you go back out a little bit so we can, there we go. I'm not going to put directly on because if you see, look how that makes it. It's quite dark. And so it makes a kind of a big smudge when you first do it. So this is taped down. We're all good. I'm just going to do a little bit of smudging, blending, brushing in here. And I don't want to make it too dark because I'm going to layer on top of it. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that like that. And then I'm going to use our Melon Mambo. And same thing for this one on this side. So I'm going to
Patty says it's only 19 degrees in Clear Lake. I don't even know what it is here. It's nice and sunny.
It said the range today was 16 to 47, something like that. All right, so my bottom layer, I'm going to start out a little bit lighter. Then I'm done with that one. I'm going to take that off. Ooh, not much to look at on that one. To clean these, you just rinse them under water. So right now I'm going to drop it in a bucket so I don't end up getting ink all over. But then you just rinse them in water, which is super handy.
Okay, there's not a hole in your bucket.
A hole in my bucket? No. Okay, number 2 is this one. I'm going to line up my notch. I'm going to line up these 3 things, and then I'm just going to take a little peek and make sure
Morning, Cheryl.
That my flowers are kind of lined up too. All right. And Cheryl, you got to make this the other night because Cheryl's one of our demonstrators on my team, so she got to actually make it. Okay.
The word was demonstrator, by the way.
Pardon?
I didn't understand Lisa's funny voice.
Pardon?
You made a funny voice, so I didn't quite understand what you said at first.
Okay. She's on my team, and so she got to come and we made this the other night. So I'm going to, again, get some of that off. Next layer, and I notice that's popping up, so I'm going to go this way just so I must have bent it at some point. So another layer. Okay. So pretty. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. And then do the same thing with the Melon Mambo. Tap some off on the side. Go over it one more time. A little bit.
And by doing second layer over some of that, it naturally makes it darker.
Yeah, exactly. Just wait. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I'm good with that. You ready? This is a second ooh ah. Oh, I think I need to do a little darker based on what I saw underneath. So I'm going to do this one a little bit darker. You want to do the top layer the darkest, but I could see there wasn't much difference from the first and second, so I need a little bit more. That's okay. And let's peek at this one. That was pretty good. Okay, already it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I know I have to say it 2 times in case you didn't hear me the first time. It's so pretty 3 times. All right, let's put this last one on, and the top layer is going to be the darkest. So I'm lining everything up. Kind of just do it. I've got my notch. I've got my 2 corners, and I'm just going to give a quick look here and make sure everything's on, although it really doesn't matter because it's still going to be so pretty. This is the darkest layer, so I am just going to go directly on. I want this to be dark. It's the smallest coverage, and it's going to be the darkest. So I don't need to.
The fine detail.
Yes. Oh, it's so pretty. I what? You wanna know how many times I'm gonna say it? Why don't you count?
We'll put a counter in the chat.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So ready? This is the ooh ah. This is the big ooh ah. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Okay, come
Ooh.
on. It's gorgeous. Like, I love it because I was able to create that and I'm not a painter. I don't know how to do that. So, but that is so, so pretty. So let's go ahead and take these off. Now we're ready to move to the leaves. So the leaves have a 4 and a 5. So I'm going to go to the 4, going in order here. And all right, there we go. Tape that on. I'm going
I
to
use the same notches and corner.
same notches, same corner. Everything is the same. I just like to double check here, and I just like to make sure it's touching. Not that it really matters, because if it doesn't, it's still going to be very pretty. I am using Garden Green, and I'll take some Garden Green. The first layer is going to be a little bit lighter. Second layer is going to be a little bit or a lot darker. First layer is light. There we go. And it naturally gets some nice shading in there. Okay, let's go to this next one.
Thanks to the blending brushes.
I really like the blending brushes. And if you don't like the way it looks, you just keep going. You just blend some more. That's the whole idea. Blend. All right. I'm going to get those edges. I do like getting the edges. Like if you get the edges really dark. Okay. It's almost like clapping for myself. Okay. Next. It's pretty, but it's even prettier. Okay. The one thing I really like about this, and something I appreciate about Stampin' Up! Artists, look how this layer, the green, was made to sit behind the hydrangea. I mean, that's
right in there.
Yeah, and this one too. And these, I mean, it's just beautiful. So let's do the last layer, which is this one. And to me, the most important part on this one is to make sure my stem is actually on my stem, but I still am looking, I really just need to line up my corners and my notch, and I'm good to go. Okay, this one can be dark. Ooh, not in blueberry, but in Garden Green. That would not be very pretty. Okay, so I don't have to worry so much.
Leaves.
Pardon?
I don't know. I think they'd be kind of purpley. I don't know.
Well, yeah, there are like there's ivy that has kind of purpley leaves.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one I didn't worry could go really dark on that, and my goodness, it's gorgeous. I mean, come on, it's so pretty. And if you're like, oh, I want something a little darker, you could go back, but I think it's very, very pretty, and I hope that you do too. Let's give it, yeah, vintage, right, Mary? Looks a little bit of vintage.
Yep, I agree.
So very pretty.
It reminds me of like those books where they have like,
oh
here's
yeah,
this flower and the definition and all the characteristics. And
now we're not done yet with this, because the next piece we want to do. Now you could leave it like this for sure. I'm going to just flip this over so it's clean. We could leave it like that, but we're not going to. We're going to stamp it in Memento Black. We're going to put some black definition on the image. I'm going to start on the left. No, I'll start on the right side. I don't know why I start with this one and work that way. Maybe because I'm lefty. I don't know. All right, so I am going to use my block and just get some ink on.
Add some pen to our pen and ink drawing.
Correct. Exactly right. See, he's the artist.
Not really.
Not really. Okay. And so this is the part. It takes a little bit of I don't know, attention to line it up. So I'm going to look down here.
But they are clear, so it makes it easier to line.
And I'm going to look at some of the tops, get a little bit closer, line up that stem. If it's not perfect, that's okay too. And there we go. Push that down. So it just gives it some nice detail of the pen and ink. This one's going to show up a little bit better because it's not as dark.
Yep.
So maybe I got a little excited with my dark hydrangea. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead. I like to do it this way when the stamp is bigger than the pad, just so I can see it and make sure everything has ink. All right, let's go ahead and why did it get blurry? There we go. Because I moved.
You lifted high for a minute.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and line this up. We got that lined up. Looking around, looks good to me. There we go. Yeah, that one shows up a lot better, that pen and ink. Isn't that pretty? Well, yeah, I drew it and then I watercolored it. Not. All right, so now we are going to actually die cut them, and with the magic of TV, here's my die cuts. So I've got them die cut out, and you can see even within, I mean, this one I did a lot darker, but I did the leaves more muted. Put down a little bit. You can just see they're a little bit
So just
different.
like a flower, everyone will be unique.
Everyone is unique, just like us, Dave. Okay, I am going to take, moving on to the background now.
Some people are a little too unique.
All right, nobody in this that's listening or here though, for sure. I'm going to take, this is my thick white cardstock, and I'm good to go back leaning on this because then it shows up a little bit better. And I'm going to use my bone folder and give it a little crease. Okay, and with this, there's another new online exclusive, and it is this one right here, Painted Stripes. So when I use a full background stamp, I do not need a block. I just leave it in here. So we're going to go ahead and use that, and we're going to use it with mossy, excuse me, all of a sudden I forgot, what is this color? Seafoam, a very light seafoam. So let's go ahead and ink that up. Seafoam is super light. I thought, well, that'll work. It's green. What these little things are on my...
And I'm sorry, I missed it. What was the background stamp?
The background stamp is called Painted Stripes. So I'm going to go ahead and take my card and just set it on there. And there's ink still on the side, so I'm going to take my paper and cover it up and get all of my card done. Pick that back up, still holding the card so I don't slide it. And I have, see, that one didn't come out as well. That's okay. Doesn't even matter. I'll show you why. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go the other direction. And the other direction, let's see, that's that way, so it's going to go this way. Now, obviously, that's not going to fit, right? But that's okay. I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm going to put it, I'm going to get it all the way onto the top, like that. Do the same thing here.
Hey, Mary Jo.
As much as I can. Hi, Mary Jo. You should be coming home soon. Mary Jo's in Arizona.
One of our snowbird friends.
So instead of trying to ink it again and line that up, which I am certain I cannot do, I am going to use the Stampin' Blend and just pull this color down a little bit. Because the flowers are going to be here, so it's not going to be so obvious. But at the same time, I guess you could try to line them up.
This one's sort of an abstract pattern anyway, so if it wasn't exactly lined up, it would kind of look like just variation in the ink.
Yep. And if you do it sort of in the middle, yes, it does. If you do it sort of in this, let me back up a second. If you do this, let's see, there's my ink. What are these little things? If you do this in the middle
of the stamp, then
you end up with the bottom and the top a little bit off, which probably would have been better, but that's okay. We're good. Okay, I'm ready to put these on. They're so pretty. Okay, I haven't said it for a while, but they are very, very pretty.
77.
And I'm going to, what?
77.
Yeah, right. I tuck this little one behind. Just need to get my adhesive here. And then, of course, I'll put dimensionals on the blue one, blueberry, because we want something to pop up, right? And put a little bit on the...
Lisa likes when things pop up.
I do. I like my dimensionals. All right, so let's go ahead and put that there. Very pretty. This one, and if you know anything about me, you know that I like to, let's see if I have them. Not sure I have them. I like to use my little strips. Yes, I do.
We're getting lots of amazement at how pretty the flowers are.
Isn't it something? My strips, I have them, but I see this edge, so I'm just going to use this edge. And it doesn't have to go all the way around. I just need some in different spots.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm a dimensional edge addict.
Haha. Stuff feathers. Oh, okay. So, this is my last week of school before spring break.
I was going to say, what?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, it's my last week of school, and then I'm retiring in my dreams. No. There we go. Okay. So I actually wanted this one a little bit higher, so I'm just going to move it up and kind of have to put them both down. For me, I have to put them both at the same time because I want them on the card like that. There we go. Put that up just a little bit. Okay.
Let's move it down just a little bit.
Are you serious or are
No,
you
the
teasing me?
card. The card.
Oh, the card. I thought you
Thank
meant
you.
the flower. I'm
No,
like,
no,
are you
no.
kidding me? Okay. So the last piece, isn't that pretty so far? The last piece, I die cut a
It really looks like DSP. It looks like you die cut
I
out
know,
of the DSP.
doesn't it? So the last thing I'm going to do is using Stylish Shapes, which I probably use almost every week. I cut a little pennant, and let's just grab our little mat back in here, and I'm going to stamp it in the blueberry, or I think I'm going to stamp it in the black. Actually, I could do the blueberry, but I'm going to do the black. And one of the sentiments in our stamp set, thankful for you, friend. I think that's a great one. Thankful for you, friend. So thankful
Thanks.
for you. What?
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. I am going to stamp I am going to put the pennant on this side over here. So I'm going to cut that edge off. So I'm going to stamp it close to the right side, as close as I can. So I have a little bit of space to cut that off. So we'll go all the way over. Make sure that's somewhat straight. There we go. Thankful for you, friend.
Mary Jo says she's thankful for us too.
I love that. I love that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick it on and then cut. And the reason is because then I know I'm right at the right edge. Of course, we have to put dimensionals on. One thing I noticed here that's kind of bugging me is that little U
Down
right
a
there.
little bit.
What?
You couldn't see it.
Sorry. Right here, there's a little dot, and I'm just going to take my pen and kind of connect it. There must be a little something on the stamp so I'm just going to make it so it doesn't look like as obvious to me. Nobody probably would even have noticed that. All right. Dave knows I like precision, right? Okay, I'm going to use my strips because I can.
Oh, nice. Diane says they have a lot of hydrangea plants at their new house.
Oh, so fun. What color are they? Because I know the soil makes a difference, and I don't know.
You can add stuff to the soil to change the color.
Really? We should do that. What color are ours?
Our ones here are white.
That's why I know. Can we make them a different color?
That'd
be so fun.
We could try.
All right, I'm going to put it up a little bit so we see the stem. Seeing how that covered all my writing or inking except for that little bit. Okay, and I'm going to trim this off right here, just like that. Okay, now we are almost done. It's gorgeous.
So pretty.
It is. Oh, purple. Oh, so
nice.
fun. The last thing, of course, I want to do is I could put gems, but let's not get crazy. So I'm going to go ahead.
Mary really likes the background you used on this.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to use some Wink Stella. You always have to invite Stella to the party. And I'm just going to put them in the middle of the flowers, most of them. And then I'm going to put some over here and just get some Wink Stella on there. So I know on the monitor, it's a little bit hard to see. I guess you can see those pretty well, but
your monitor's a little blurry here. We need a new one for over
there. You want me to hold still?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
We see it clearly. I'm saying you're probably seeing it a little
Oh, that's
blurry.
okay. I just think it's a little bit hard to see little bits like that. So anyway, goodness, what do you think?
So pretty.
Oh, gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I can die cut those and make another one. Oh, so pretty. So what's that?
78.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to put it next to oh, I did forget one more thing. We have little butterflies. So let's grab my butterflies, because how fun would those be to stick some little gold butterflies. I only have the large ones left. I probably need to order some more, but I do like to do them in threes.
Given the size of the flowers, those butterflies are way in the distance.
I know. Yeah, I certainly couldn't put one here and be like, what is that, a gnat?
Exactly.
Okay, that's funny.
Way in the distance.
Do you have something you want to tell us, my dear?
Sure. Oh, I didn't double check. So let's see if this is up and working.
So, well, I'll just tell you while he's doing that. Go to Stampin' Up! And look up the online exclusives, because there are many, many things. Last week I showed you All Zipped Up. That's another one that's amazing and beautiful and so fun to play with. So that'd be another one. I was just noticing, oh, happy birthday. I'm like, I have these. Oh, I forgot one thing. I'll do that while he's getting there. I'm going to stamp a little leaf inside in green, just to give it a little garden green. Oh, that's the soft sea foam. That's okay. I'll stamp it in that. And I'll stamp one more. Just, why not?
Yep.
Because I can, right?
All
So
right,
just to give it a
so
little image inside.
a few things. As you know, always go to the stamperstudio.com for anything you could possibly need. One thing, obviously, when you come, first thing we have up, order Stampin' Up! Products. If you click there, you'll be taken immediately into the site. You'll be already connected with Lisa, so you don't have to worry about setting that. And you can search for these online exclusives. So if you go in and you search Lovely Garden, you will get this whole suite. You'll get the bundle of just the stamp set and the dies, or anything else that you could possibly want simply by coming here, click on Order Stampin' Up! Products. The one thing I want to mention is we do, as we have said, we're up here this weekend with our March hosted retreat here at the Refuge Little Falls. April is coming. I will say April is sold out. Sorry for that. But May, we still have space. June and July, we actually are running a special right now. So we have a couple spots left in July, and we have some spots left in June. So come to the stamperstudio.com, click on hosted retreat, and you can come in and you too can join us up here at the Refuge. When you come to the Refuge, you get time to do whatever craft you want. This weekend, we have people painting longer burger baskets. We have diamond art, quilting, scrapping. We have all the things going on. You get all the time you want to do that, and we take care and pamper you. We take care of all the meals. We have had people say, "Gee, when I came, I thought I was going to have."
Upstairs.
I thought when I came, we would just be having frozen lasagna, but no, we have
No, we don't have frozen lasagna.
we have homemade meals that I think and craft for you, an ever-changing menu, but no one ever goes away hungry at the Refuge. So
No.
we take care of your meals. You get to stay in the cozy rooms we have here at the Refuge, and most importantly, have plenty of time to do all of your craft projects. So go to the stamperstudio.com, scroll down, click on hosted retreat, and sign up for your next hosted retreat so you can join us up here at the Refuge.
I thought he was going to say the most important thing is he makes dessert at night.
Well, that too.
I just these are sitting here because I mistakenly like put them in my container without putting them in anything, so I have all these extras. Can you hear them? I feel like you should be able to. I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna put a little pink one on one of these and see how does that look. I kind of thought a little pink in the middle. I'm not gonna do the blue because that would be like way too many and too much, but I think we can just add a little something to that. I like it. All right. So that is what I have for you today. I was thinking, what am I doing Monday? I don't know, so can't tell you. I'm sure I'm doing something amazing on Monday, so you definitely want to check in so you can see. But I hope you have a great weekend. Whatever you do, stamp, craft, be with friends, laugh, have a good time. So we love you guys. Happy